Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem and welcome the Honorable Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture, Mr. Nathi Mthethwa.
These awards are proudly sponsored by Momentum. Momentum, here for your journey to success.
Welcome to the Momentum G Sports Awards 2022 in partnership with the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. Now we're coming to you live from the Wanderers Club in Johannesburg, South Africa. The night where we're going to shine a spotlight on the countries and continents most sensational women in sports is finally here. Now in the past year we're going to see these women who've been incredible across the board in individual and team sports, but also shine a light on the incredible forces that have supported these exceptional performances. 2021-22 has been incredible for our women's sports teams, where they've conquered, entertained and inspired men and women across the globe. Now I'm here on the red carpet. I'll be bringing you exclusive interviews with some of the finalists and sponsors. As a title sponsor, what is it exactly that you see with G Sport Awards that you continue to support this event?
So as a title sponsor, Momentum has had for years a focus on supporting women. This year when we did our She Owns a Success event, the focus was on going for it again. I think women athletes and athletes in general are sources of inspiration. We want to tell the stories of these ladies to inspire ourselves, people in the room, people watching at home, and the young women. So for Momentum, the journey to success requires one to be resilient. And there's a lot of resilience that we'll see in the room, a lot of success, a lot of records being broken. And we are so fortunate as a brand to be associated with a group of women who do such incredible things.
To me, who are you wearing, and tell us about your outfit tonight?
I'm wearing a dress by Josephine. I went to her earlier in the week and she dressed me, and it's been a wonderful experience with her. She tried a couple of dresses. I think I tried 8 dresses. So she's just an amazing designer. The fact that I loved 8 dresses and it was so hard to pick is something that just shows what a wonderful designer she is. So finally got a pick and I'm so happy with it.
Lara, you're a double finalist tonight at the G Sports Awards 2022. How do you feel about this level of recognition?
I'm really nervous, but I'm really happy to be nominated for these 2 amazing awards and just seeing all these amazing women dressed up so beautifully. I'm actually very excited for the night. I can't wait.
Anruné, congratulations on being nominated tonight. How are you feeling being amongst all these incredible people who are here tonight?
I think it's definitely a goosebump moment. It's a privilege and it's so nice to see all the women dressed beautifully and just celebrate women. Celebrate the power and celebrate that we can empower each other and celebrate what we've done. Not just being an athlete, but I think behind the scenes, media, photographers, everybody. And it's really special for me to be a finalist and to be amongst so many incredible women that does amazing things.
Champion of Africa. How does it feel to not be in tracksuits and you're here in this beautiful blue dress? Coach Des.
It's amazing. You get this one moment where you can really dress up. And we need to dress up, you know. It's a wonderful occasion where women are being recognized and women in sport are being recognized. So I'm really blessed to be here and I feel excited and I'm really excited with the dress, you know, and the high heels, of course.
Andila, it's been an incredible year. How do you feel being here at the G Sports 2022 Awards?
An amazing feeling where women are recognized for their greatness, and I am just happy to be here, and I'm happy that I'm not wearing my soccer kit and you interviewing me today. I'm in different clothing and I feel good, so I smell good, and I'm really excited to be amongst greatness and beautiful ladies tonight.
The red carpet is exquisite. As you've already seen, our guests are fashionable, glamorous and dashing, and it is exactly what we expect the G Sports Awards 2022 to be. We're celebrating and toasting to champions, warriors that never give up. Get ready for an incredible night.
Looks in the deep to find the thing, the sparkle, the something unique to her that will give her the strength of mind, the strength, the power, the ability to reach to the top of the tower, to take her beyond her dreams of achievement, to find that it's there inside herself, to see it, believe it, build it and grow it, to hold it like a diamond and be proud to show it. The spirit that will take her to the top of the tower, the essence inside her that gives her the power, that gives her the power to rise up when she's down, gives her the power to reach for the crown, to reach for the glittering diamond stars, to prove that today there's nothing that bars the woman of the world to achieve their dreams they had as a girl. And it's tonight we salute, tonight we pay tribute to the women who have been at the top of their game, taken women's sports to the height of its fame, and we bow to them. They deserve their rewards at this night of the Momentum G Sport Awards, because they found that it's there inside themselves. They saw it, believed it, built it, and grew it, held it like a diamond, and were proud to do it. The spirit that took them to the top of the tower, the essence inside them that gives them their power, that gives them their power. And tonight our tributes on them we will shower. Tonight we will see the power of recognition. welcome to the Momentum G Sports Awards.
Please welcome to stage your host for this evening, Julia Stewart.
What a powerful opening performance by Niekerk the Poets. Thank you so much for taking us on that empowering journey. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards. This stage is truly about the power of recognition that contributed to what has been an exceptional performance by our sportswomen both here at home and internationally. We are celebrating our sportswomen's unrelenting spirits and their will to keep going for gold again and again. I just want to take a moment and acknowledge that this is the first time since 2019 that all finalists and special guests have been able to be in the room together. Tonight, everybody looks red carpet ready. I'm not going to lie, some of y'all I didn't recognize. Coach Des, you're a little bit taller, thank you. Personally, I can't breathe and this situation is highly flammable, but I am here for it. You guys look sensational and we're going to have a fantastic evening. If you're nervous or if you're excited, can we get a loud roar, please? And I am so excited for all of you and excited and honored to be here as well. The 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards is a partnership between the G Sport Trust and the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. This year's awards are brought to you by Momentum and supported by Telkom, SuperSport, SASOL, Imperial, Mail and Guardian, Nielsen Sports South Africa and Brand South Africa. I am hugely honored to be your host for this evening and to be part of the #GSport17 presenter squad. Thank you to the winner of the inaugural Imperial African Women in Sport Award, Asha Komugisha, for kicking us off with those fantastic interviews on the red carpet tonight. Joining the presenter squad is Leanne Diedloff, who will be interviewing some of our sponsors throughout the show, as well as first-timers. So let's give them a little bit of encouragement. Celine Abrams and Babsi Kutwana. They're doing our social media and newsroom.
Well, it certainly is wonderful to be here. I am currently backstage, and here we are. It is a wonderful setup. There are flowers, there are lights, and there's even a little bit of a smoke machine situation going on. Our winners will be whisked through here and treated to a royal photo shoot by Austin Malema, photographer that has become pretty well known for those winner portraits, which are absolutely stunning, I can tell you that much. I'm also going to be chatting to some of our sponsors during the course of the night and getting their thoughts on their commitment to women in sport. But I think I may also be chatting to Austin a little bit to see if he can organize a little portrait. I may know somebody who would like their picture taken. But let's cross over now to the newsroom, the G Sports newsroom, where we've got Celine Abrams and Babsi Kutwana standing by. I wonder if they've been up to any mischief.
Thank you so much, Leanne. We are so excited to be back here at the 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards. And this year we are live and so excited to be together once again post-COVID. And we are excited to celebrate a new breed of winners who will be owning their success, as well as honoring those who have paved the way before them. And lucky for us, we get to catch up with them right here in the G Sport newsroom. But alongside me, I have Celine Abrahams, who will be letting us know what's going on the social media streets.
That's right, Babsi. Please do remember to follow at G Sport for Girls across social media. And remember those hashtags, GSport17, She Owns Her Success, and Power of Recognition. We are ready to get the conversation going. And Babsi and I, we are ready to party. And I'm sure you are too, Julia. So it's back to you.
Thank you to our presenter squad, Celine, Babsi, and Leanne. We'll hear more from them throughout the night. Now, our first speaker, please join me in welcoming an incredible force in her own right. Cass Naidoo is the founder of G Sports, a sport journalist, and South Africa's first woman cricket commentator. Let's welcome to the stage, Cass Naidoo.
I decided to dress up as the G-Sport logo in case I lost my way. So if you're looking for the G-Sport family, you just need to follow me. Julia looks amazing. She won't tell you that that dress weighs so much. She's looking very glamorous and elegant, but we were going to get an entourage to walk behind her. But she looks amazing, and thank you to the presenter squad. What a wonderful bunch of young, talented women, and you'll see more of that throughout the night. A very good evening, and on behalf of the G-Sport Trust, a warm welcome to everyone. I have to say a big thank you to the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture for its continued support, and to the delegation led tonight by the Honourable Minister Nathi Mthethwa. We always appreciate your presence at these awards. The Momentum G-Sport Awards wouldn't be where it is today without our naming rights partner. And I often say we cannot say enough about Momentum. Thank you to a woman I know all of you admire deeply, the Group Chief Marketing Officer of Momentum Metropolitan Group, Nontokozo Madonsela. We can give her a round of applause. She's always championing our cause and encouraging women in sport to boldly own our success. So thank you to Nonto. Also here this evening are representatives from our proud Momentum G-Sport Awards partners, SuperSport, Telkom, SASOL, Imperial, Nielsen Sports South Africa, Brand South Africa, and Mail and Guardian. And with your support, as you've seen, we've been able to grow this platform to the level that it is today. So people often ask, how do we manage to unearth new icons and role models on the stage every year? And the answer is simple. We are consistent about telling the story of women's sport in the G-Sport newsroom, powered by Momentum in partnership with Telkom. We average around 120 stories a month on the G-Sport initiative and thousands of tweets and posts that has resulted in 400 nominations across 20 public categories this year. It's been narrowed down to 60 finalists, many of whom are here today, and our judges had a hard job in ensuring that the cream rises to the top. A big thank you to the public for your public votes, because it's played a hand in the eventual winners that will walk the stage tonight. Every G-Sport 17 finalist has been given the VIP treatment to get them red carpet ready for this big night. Every finalist here tonight has been dressed by Just Tonight Josephine. To all those shortlisted for an award tonight, remember to own the moment. Whether you walk away with the main award or you leave here as a proud finalist, it's so important to use today to boost yourself and remind yourself of the power that you have and to be able to boost yourself going forward. So own the moment and own the stage. And a big thank you to every individual that has contributed to the success of this initiative over the years. We started in humble beginnings with 20 women in a room at the old Westcliff Hotel, and here we are with over 200 people in a post-COVID environment in our first in-person gathering. The final word to the amazing G-Sport 17 presenter squad, led by reigning SuperSport Women in TV winner Julia Stewart and featuring the seasoned pro Leanne Dietloff, G-Sport's young stars Celine Abrams and Babsi Kutwana, and all the way from Uganda, inaugural African Women in Sport Award winner Asha Komugisha. When I started off as the first woman cricket commentator in South Africa, it was always my dream to see more women around me, and I never in my wildest dreams thought that we could continue to bring and blood new stars, and it certainly wouldn't be possible without the likes of Momentum. We are so deeply grateful for corporate support. Have a great time. Remember to tweet a lot, take a lot of pictures, and if you're winning tonight, walk slowly, own the moment. Good night.
Oh, thank you so much, Cass. What the G-Sport Trust has accomplished over the past 17 years is simply phenomenal. Thank you for continuing to shine the spotlight on the importance and power of recognition. Thank you also for changing the culture from within. Now there's a woman owning her success. And on that note, most of you will be familiar with Momentum's hashtag She Owns Her Success campaign, a platform which provides crucial information to women on their journey to success. Supporting women in life, business and sport, it comes as no surprise that Momentum is the naming rights partner for these awards for another year. To deliver a message from Momentum, please welcome to the stage Nontokozo Madonsela, Group Chief Marketing Officer, Momentum Metropolitan Group.
just give Cass and her team an incredible round of applause. Year after year. Good evening, everyone. 2022 marks our 4th year for us as Momentum as the main sponsor of G Sport Awards. This is a significant milestone. I want to use my 3 minutes, I was told to manage time well, it's a live broadcast, to get corporate South Africa and you in the room to understand the importance of driving inclusivity in sport. Why is it that despite the brilliant performance of our women's sporting teams, they are still lacking when it comes to funding? Proposal after proposal, why is it that they are getting unfavorable responses? It is a good old chicken and egg situation. One consequence ought to occur to trigger another consequence. And in the absence of this consequence, the thing that ought to change isn't changing. It's a numbers game, and we are currently at a deadlock. The world is currently solving big problems. We are solving climate change problems. They're solving wars, viruses, complex crimes, but the issue around funding for women athletes remains unsolved. This big problem requires fair and conscious leadership, gender-aware leadership, socially conscious leaders. We need a world where sponsorship portfolios are viewed through the gender lens. We need a world where for every 100 rand that is given to male athletes, at least 50 randinyana goes to women in sport. We need a world, on a serious note, where media owners do not question if the numbers are there, but instead they seek to participate in growing and investing in women in sport ahead of the numbers. We need a world where supporters at home understand their importance, the value in balancing the playing fields, and start showing support through their attendance and eyeballs. Let's not wait for the numbers. Let's create and grow the numbers together. I don't think this future I have imagined is impossible, but we need the CEOs, the CFOs, the CMOs, the media owners, and members of the general public to do things differently. The choice we make now will fundamentally change and address systematic exclusions women in sport have experienced. Over the last 4 years, I have learned that sponsoring women's sport is not just about the game. It is a part of a bigger struggle by women to own their spaces and succeed despite all the odds. Our campaign, #OneMoreFan, is aimed at encouraging fans to watch women's sport, because when you watch, you topple the status quo, and when you watch, the game is going to change. The intention is that our sportswomen need to become marketable entities so that they can extend their involvement beyond the field. We all know that brands want to be associated with marketable entities, and the sponsors will come. We believe as Momentum that OneMoreFan can grow and become an unstoppable movement. It is beyond just one brand. The sponsorship gap, the inadequate media coverage, the low viewership, the poor attendance in women's sport games must be tackled at a national level. I want to appeal to people raising daughters. I want to appeal to them, because this current reality cannot be good for our daughters. It is not good for your nieces. It is not good for those who are grandparents, for your granddaughters. The status quo has to change. And what are we actually waiting for as corporate South Africa? Let's get involved. So let me conclude by sharing the words of the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu when he spoke about climate change. I've adapted his words to make them relatable to sponsorship equality. He said, 25 years ago, people could be excused for not knowing much or for not doing much about inclusivity. But today, we have no excuse. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nontokozo, for those brilliant words. Next up now, we're going to welcome the Honourable Minister Nathi Mthethwa to deliver the much anticipated message from the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture. Minister.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I don't know whether you've checked yourselves and looked at your neighbors. Could you please do that? Just do that. Just for a second. Well, you've done it now, and you're gorgeous. Say it yourselves. You really are gorgeous. Thanks to our program director, Ms. Kas Naidu, and the members of the G-Sport Trust, leadership of the title sponsor, Momentum. Ms. Madonsela was here. She spoke so well about the responsibility of all of us, particularly the corporate citizen. Thank you so much on those words. Other sponsors and past partners here present, members of the sporting fraternity, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in greeting our distinguished sports persons without whom would not be gathered here, the finalists of 2022 Momentum G Sports Awards. Richard C. Bells states the following in a peer review of the Journal of Sport, and I quote, "Certainly, women engaged in sport 3 millennia ago." So why is it that today people want to know whether women are involved in sport or not? And when they can see women involved in sport. And Richard says here, it's 3 millennia ago when women started to be involved in sport. Homer, 800 BC, relates the story of Princess Nausicaa playing ball with her handmaidens next to a riverbank on the island of Scheria. Homer says, and I quote, "When she and her handmaids were satisfied with their delightful food, each set aside the veil she wore. The young girls now played ball, and as they tossed the ball, Odysseus was awakened by the shouts of the girls engaged in their sport. Thousands of years later, the shouts of girls playing ball finally awoke the United States and certainly the world to the need for sport-specific opportunities for women. Ladies and gentlemen, if we continue, we look at what is happening, we see the foundation, that this particular foundation we've painted, the misnomer, social stereotype, an outright barbaric view of women that we have and continue to fight so hard to eradicate from the facets of our society, and in particular, sport. Notwithstanding the fact that the journey has indeed been a long and arduous one, we are emboldened by exceptional performances of South African women in major international and continental competition in the recent past. And they have done us proud. Notably, only women brought back medals at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. At the Paralympic Games, women brought back 4 medals, with men contributing only 3. Nothing personal to me. At the recently concluded Commonwealth Games, women continued to fly the South African flag at the world stage by bringing 14 medals, whilst men brought back 13 medals. Banyana Banyana recently restored our dignity and reclaimed our space in African football with their victory over Morocco, following in the footsteps of Mamelodi Sundowns women's team. So you'll understand, ladies and gentlemen, when we are proud, especially as men, that it's Banyana Banyana and Mamelodi women's. These historical victories are redefining and reshaping various facets of our country's socio-economic landscape. They speak to the emergence of new role models that little girls and boys can look up to. They speak to economic emancipation and empowerment of a girl child as they begin to earn and make a living out of sport, thereby setting themselves free from historic bondage and dependency on their male counterparts. This goes a long way in our campaign against gender-based violence and femicide in this country. The corporate citizens have a critical responsibility, as Ms. Madonsela has alluded to, in ensuring that women's sport is professionalized and reach status wherein women can play sport on full-time basis. Ladies and gentlemen, 2023 promises to be an exciting year with, for instance, women in our country, as they will be welcoming the World for ICC Under-19 Women's Cricket World Cup, the ICC T20 Women's Cricket World Cup. In 2023, we'll also be hosting the World on Netball World Cup, just to mention a few. Recognition of women's excellence in sport through special initiatives such as gsport Awards undoubtedly goes a long way in encouraging more women and girls to reach even greater heights. This year marks my department's 8th year involvement in the gsport Awards, and allow me to once more take this opportunity to thank Ms. Naidu and her team for their never say die attitude, commitment and dedication in profiling the achievements and performances of our women athletes and sport administrators. I think we must join Luyanda to say that we are here to celebrate our women. We should be celebrating our women, their achievement and where they are. So we are enjoying, we're basking in glory for someone else who has done us proud, which is the woman of this country. So thank you, Cass, and your team for all what you have done all these years. And we as government will continue to ensure that we support you. I can tell you now that over a period of time, having discussions with you, as government, we are steaming ahead to pass the Women in Sport policy, which is aimed at equalizing the playing field for both men and women in sport in this country. My sincere appreciation to all the sponsors and all those who have worked tirelessly to put this event together. And I must say that sponsors who are sponsoring women in sport, they are our heroes. They are our heroes because all of them, without exception, they didn't look at the numbers. They committed themselves to build the numbers with the women in this country. And through that, we are going to see our sport going stronger and stronger in the country, because with women, we know we can lean on a very strong shoulder. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Minister. Don't want to talk and walk here. This is tricky. The power of recognition is indeed the catalyst that will close the multitude of gaps that exist between men and women's sports. For the viewers at home, a quick reminder that you are also involved tonight. We'd love to hear from you on our social media platforms. You can follow us at gsport for girls and also use the hashtag gsport17. She owns her success and hashtag power of recognition. Now it's time to get stuck in. We're getting ready for the first award of the night, that is Volunteer of the Year. To help us present this award, please welcome to the stage Kesa Molotsane, Momentum G Sport Awards judge. Volunteers are the backbone of amateur sport, and this long-serving individual of any gender selflessly gives their time and resources to help raise the profile of women's sport in South Africa. The Volunteer of the Year is awarded to such an individual. Kesa?
Thank you so much, Julia. Our nominees are...
In the category Volunteer of the Year, the finalists are Zelma Besson, Molefe Tarisimo, and Shamila Suleiman.
Kesa, tell us who our first winner of the night is.
Our winner for the Volunteer of the Year is Shamila Suleiman.
Shamila is a woman of many firsts. The first woman president of a rugby club in Cape Town, the first woman of colour to serve on the Executive Council of Western Province Rugby, and the first woman to serve on the board of Western Province Rugby. Thank you for your selfless work and congratulations, Shamila.
All praise to the Almighty. To G Sport Awards, to Momentum, thank you so much for this opportunity, for this absolute honor of recognition. It's been hugely appreciated. The week, the days so far have been absolutely magical. Thank you to everyone involved. Thank you to everyone who voted for me. And a huge thank you. And it's been an absolute honor, but a huge thank you and immense gratitude to the communities that I serve, and of course to my beautiful family and friends. Your love and support is always appreciated. This tonight is for you and because of you. Thank you so much.
All right, that's the first award of the night done. Just a side note, I had a chance to speak to Shamila today, and we say power of recognition, and she mentioned it in her speech. She said the work that we have been doing tirelessly for decades, to be here tonight, to be in this room, to be dressed up. I think she was the most nervous person in the room, but she didn't show it in that fantastic speech. They know, they're agreeing with me. So congratulations once again. And that is our first award of the night done. So let's keep going on. Next up, it's the award for Federation of the Year. And to present this award, please welcome to the stage Momentum G Sport Awards judge, Phiwokuhle Nchali. One of the greatest challenges in women's sport has been the exclusion of women in sport leadership. We're finally seeing a change. More women are being recognized. The Federation of the Year award recognizes a sports federation that has made the greatest strides to grow women's sport commercially and include women in leadership positions. Phiwokuhle?
Thank you, Julia. Let's find out who the winner is.
In the category Federation of the Year, the finalists are Netball South Africa, the South African Football Association, and the South African Sport Association for the Physically Disabled.
Okay, Sihle, now you can tell us who the winner is.
Okay, the Federation of the Year award goes to South African Sport for Physically Disabled.
A federation that soldiers on in spite of seemingly insurmountable challenges, the South Africa Sports Association for the Physically Disabled, or SASAPD, hosted a whopping 541 athletes at the 2022 National Championships, where 97 SA records and 11 African records were broken. Very well done on your great work with women's sports.
All right, now representing the South African Sports Association for the Physically Disabled, we've got Mngwevu on stage with us. Okay, we're just going to help her there with the, yes, great. And the earring, please, very important.
Yeah, I'm so excited I'm losing my jewelry here.
It happens.
Oh, yeah, guys, you know what, this is probably the most unbelievable moment for South African Sports Association for the physically disability. People are always attending to say, you know, yes, the disabled is there, the disabled is there. And you know what, we don't really give them that recognition that they honestly and truly deserve. Because if you look at them and if you look at how they achieve and how they strive and how they come forward and how they actually make all of us so proud, because at the end of the day, they are actually the inspiration for all of us. So I want to start off and just say thank you so much to G Sport, Momentum, you guys, you know, if it is not for corporate, you know, really and truly, I can speak for myself. We need you guys. We need you guys to stand behind us and to make our federations what we want them to be at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, it's about you girls. I mean, you look so pretty tonight. Everybody that I saw tonight is just so glamorous, and you're so pretty. I want to say thank you to everybody in the room. Thank you to the minister. Thank you to Cash, you know, I know you for quite a long time. And yeah, also thank you for having this and be able to present this tonight and also to be part of this big family that we are tonight. Thank you so much.
Next up is Supporter of the Year. And to present this award, please welcome onto the stage two-time G Sport Supporter of the Year winner, Mama Joy Chauke. The Supporter of the Year award honors an individual who goes out of his or her way to fuel the success of our sportswomen by pulling weights to ensure that their favorites get across the line. Mama Joy?
And our finalists for the Supporter of the Year awards are?
In the category Supporter of the Year, the finalists are Kalimusa Malinga, Henry Rutherford, and Nakedi Tlatla.
Iwiniwe Nakedi Tlatla.
Nakedi tirelessly shows support for women's football by watching the games and always tweeting to show she's consistently backing them. She also believes the amount of talent in women's football is deserving of more support and eyes. Without our supporters, women's sport cannot exist. Congratulations, Nakedi.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited and overwhelmed, but overall, I'm grateful for this opportunity. Who would have thought that taking all your energy to support the next person would mean you getting supported after all? They normally say it takes a village to raise a child, but I'm saying it takes a community to support one another. So I'm also grateful for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Nakedi. Please don't be like Mama Joy and want to know the winner before the time and read out the name before we've actually announced the finalists. Now, next up, it's Nielsen Sports South Africa Sponsor of the Year Award. To help us present, please welcome to the stage Mwabisa Bai, Client Service Manager, Nielsen Sports South Africa. The Nielsen Sports South Africa Sponsor of the Year Award is reserved for a commercial sponsor who has exceeded its competitors in supporting women's sport during the year under review. Mwabisa?
And the nominees are?
In the category Nielsen Sports South Africa Sponsor of the Year, the finalists are Hollywood Bets, Investec, and SASOL.
And the winner is Hollywood Bets.
Including the COSAFA Women's Champions League and the COSAFA Women's Championship, makes one of South Africa's strongest sports betting brands synonymous with women's sport. Congratulations, and continue to give the much-needed sponsorship to women's sport.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't expecting this. Thank you, G Sports, for this amazing platform to celebrate all the women in sport. I'd like to also say congratulations to the finalists, SASOL and Investec. You guys have been really involved in women's football for a really long time. And as the speech earlier, us as sponsors, we need to really know the importance of, changing lives of women in sports, and it is our duty to do so. So thank you so much, and enjoy the evening.
We now come to the G Sports Special Recognition Award. To present this award, please welcome Sumaya Khan, Deputy Director General at the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. People serve the game for years and often receive no recognition. Perhaps they never have the opportunity to boldly own their success. This award pays tribute to those who work tirelessly behind the scenes in women's sport. Sumaya?
Thank you very much, Julia. Let's take a look at the finalists.
In the category Special Recognition, the finalists are Dorah Mngwevu, Olivia Jasriel, and Siyabulela Loilani.
Sumaya, please open the envelope.
And the Special Recognition Award goes to Dorah, Vuyelwa, Mngwevu.
Making her mark in athletic development with 33 years' experience in athletics, Dorah became the voice for athletes. She is a runner who became an administrator, hosting and directing races, including the Soweto Marathon and Chris Hani Marathon, and leading SA teams as national manager in international championships. You are a gem. Congratulations.
Wow. Good evening. Minister of Sports, CAS, all the sponsors, all the finalists, thank you so much. It has been a long walk to this recognition. A very long walk, Mr. Minister. I am so nervous. I am so emotional. I am so grateful. And thank you to all the sponsors in the rural areas where we do the work. It's for the children, it's for the women, it's for the girl. But also, let us not forget the boy child, because they are part of our community. Therefore, it's our duty as well. They are our sons so that they take care of our daughters. Cass, thank you so much. Focus on your focus. Keep on keeping on. and let's all focus on our focus. Asante sana.
Congratulations once again to Dorah. It's time now to induct someone into the G-Sport Hall of Fame. To do that, let's welcome G-Sport trustee Hazel Gumede. Hazel, you look absolutely beautiful. How are you feeling about tonight's awards?
I feel so honored to be here. Let's take a look at the winner.
The Hall of Fame inductee for 2022 is Marianne Maresha. Talented former hockey player Marianne Maresha is known as one of the best hockey players never to have represented South Africa due to apartheid. In spite of the obstacles before her, Maresha has gone on to coach the next generation to greatness, including daughter Marsha, who has capped over 300 times for South Africa in a 14-year career.
Please welcome the 2022 G-Sport Hall of Fame inductee to the stage. Just so you know, this is our first Hall of Famer from the hockey community in South Africa. You get to keep it, don't worry.
I never ever thought I'd be standing here one day. Really, really thank you, Minister of Sport, CAS, G-Sport, Momentum. It's really emotional for me because I know the blood, sweat and tears that have gone through the years, people from my generation who have done so much for women in sport, and look at all the young women today who are just so successful. I'm just honored and humbled. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again, and well done to all our winners so far. Now, let's cross to Usher, who's standing by to talk to Jean Villers, Managing Director, Nielsen Sports, South Africa.
Jean, as one of the few males amidst this red carpet filled with gorgeous women tonight, you're looking rather stylish yourself.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's wonderful to be here this evening and to really celebrate the success that we've seen on and off the sport field from all the not just gorgeous but wonderfully talented ladies in South Africa and right across the African continent.
Wow, incredible. Nielsen Sports South Africa has some of the most incredible data, stats and insights on women's sport in South Africa. As a researcher at heart with a passion for sport, what is the one most interesting fan or media best insights that would positively surprise our audience about women's sports in South Africa? What would South Africa like to know?
Look, there's so much research, stats and data pointing in the right direction. I think for corporate South Africa, women's sport is becoming a key pillar in their strategy from a marketing and sponsorship point of view. And then for the fans, it wouldn't surprise anyone to know that over 3.2 million South Africans watched the AFCON final where our Banyana ladies lifted that beautiful trophy. So key stat to throw out there, all the South Africans are getting behind sport in South Africa. All the South Africans are consuming sport, not just across linear TV, social, digital and PR. So really, from a corporate point of view, there's no excuse. The numbers are pointing in the right direction.
Now, Jean, Nielsen Sports South Africa is aptly involved with the Sponsor of the Year category tonight. You have three incredible brands in SASOL, Investec and Hollywood Bets who are finalists in your category. What is your message to corporate South Africa who have not yet considered women's sports as a viable investment opportunity for their brands?
Look, at the moment, it's probably still a cheap option for you to get into. You can pick up sponsorship properties and marketing properties at quite a fairly cheap value compared to the return on investment that you can potentially get. So get in now. In a few years' time, it's going to be too late, and there are going to be a lot more brands fighting for those same spots right across board, from individuals to teams to competitions to awards evenings like this.
Well, thank you very much, Jean. Back to you, Julia.
Thank you so much, Asha. Great to be hearing those interviews throughout the night. Now, we're going to go to the newsroom for a very short update and hear about what's happening on social media. Actually, no. Let's go to a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, then we'll go to the newsroom. We'll see you shortly.
Great athletes win the race before it begins. Congratulations to all of tonight's finalists.
Just a freak without a freak show. Mr. Nobody, that's me.
As I saw you grow, I watched you fade away, but I still see you. And what I see is not just someone different. I see someone who can make all the difference in the world.
Can't stop, won't stop. Join the movement on #SheOwnsHerSuccess.
Welcome back. You're watching the 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards. We're live in Johannesburg tonight, but you're also in your homes joining us. So let's go to the newsroom now to find out what's happening on social media.
Thank you so much, Julia. The power of recognition is in the air. We already had our first batch of winners joining us in the studio. Celine, what has been going on in the Twitter streets?
Twitter streets is buzzing, Babsy, and I must say thank you to everyone who is joining in on our conversation. One of the tweets that I've picked up is from Mngwevu, and she says, "A moment of silence for Julia Stewart. What a graceful and powerful start to the awards, and she looks breathtaking." I agree with you, Mngwevu. Please remember to conversate with us on our social media platforms. Back to you, Julia.
Whoever posted that tweet, you can invoice me. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Right, we've got a bunch of media awards coming up now, and first up to kick that off is the Women in PR and Sponsorship Award. Now, to help us present this award, please welcome to the stage G-Sport commercial lead Yolanda Arendse. The Women in PR and Sponsorship Award recognizes a woman in the public relations and sponsorship space who works to build the brand and business of women's sport during the year under review. Yolanda?
Thank you so much, Julia. Let's see who the finalists are.
In the category Women in PR and Sponsorship, the finalists are Emmy Casaletti Biwalia, Maputi Hlako, and Sibabalwe Sesmani.
Yolanda, please put us out of our suspense.
The Women in PR and Sponsorship Award goes to Maputi Hlako.
Maputi is a PR director at Exposure Unlimited, leading sports publicists. She was part of the team of press attachés that delivered outstanding PR results at the 2020 Olympic and Paralympic Games, as well as 2022 Birmingham Commonwealth Games. Congratulations, Maputi, for your remarkable work that recognizes our sportswomen.
Good evening, everyone. Mam Nozipo, hello. To all my Team SA mates, hello. Thank you so much for this award. I really do appreciate it. I want to tell you guys a little bit what PR means to me. And I wrote something because PR people have to write speeches for everyone, right? PR is having 11 versions of a press release on your desktop because the client keeps changing their mind. PR is walking 21,000 steps a day and averaging 4 hours of sleep because you need to cover multiple sporting codes, and there are unfortunately not enough hours in a day. This is for the Olympic Games, Paralympic Games, and Commonwealth Games. PR is being the first familiar, friendly face that an athlete sees after they've just competed in one of the most important she's crying already. It's really seeing those athletes just come off as they've just competed in one of their most important tournaments. But PR is also the sweat, tears, and sometimes blood stains that you get covered in because sometimes all an athlete needs is a hug from somebody that they know. PR is my life, and I'm so grateful that I'm a part of it, and that I get to meet every single athlete that are sitting here, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you to everyone that voted for me. Thank you. Good evening.
Part of Team SA for the Olympics, Paralympics, and Commonwealth Games, and now 2022 G-Sport Award winner. Congratulations to Maputi. Next up, it's the Mail and Guardian Women in Print Award. To help us present this award, please welcome M&G Head of Commercial Partnerships in Essentia, Kunene. The Mail and Guardian Women in Print Award recognizes a woman in print who is excelling in her environment and using her position to create powerful content about SA women in sport during the year under review. In Essentia?
Thank you very much, Julia. Let's see who the finalists are.
In the category Mail and Guardian Women in Print, the finalists are Tsutsi Faith Netsiwalu, Mpumi Manyisi, and Louw.
And the winner is Mpumi Manyisi.
Writing for Far Post, Mpumi delivers fresh, thought-provoking content every time she puts pen to paper. In her writing, Mpumi is a steadfast ally for women in football. Well done and keep up the amazing work, Mpumi.
Goodness me, it came sooner than I thought. Jeez, to God be the glory. I'm so grateful for this. Thank you, G-Sport. Thanks to the Sports Ministry. Thanks to Momentum, all the sponsors, people who voted, my family, Far Post, for allowing me the platform and being the only woman writing football for the publication. I'm truly thankful for that. And yeah, thank you so much.
Congratulations to all our winners so far. Sooner than she expected, but that's what you gotta manifest it, ladies. Absolutely love that. Now, we're going to hear from another sponsor, and this time it is Innocentia Kunene, M&G Head of Commercial Partnerships. Here she is with Usher.
Oh my God, you look so incredible, Innocentia. How are you feeling to be here?
Thank you very much, Asha. I wanted like a look that's very simple, like yet relaxing. I'm incredibly honored to be here to represent my brand, Mail and Guardian. Thank you.
Incredible. Known for its activist soul and investigative style journalism, why did Mail and Guardian choose to come on board as a partner of the Momentum G-Sport Awards?
I think as the publication ourselves, we wanted to get involved just to close that visibility gap and just to ensure that, you know, through the stories that we tell about women in sports and like, you know, just changing the narrative, you know, in the media space, because we have the voice, we have the platform, and we are able to like, you know, send those stories out there in the public and ensure that, you know, there is like, you know, enough coverage both about different genders in sports.
How does honoring and recognizing women in sport fit into your editorial ethos?
You know, one of our ethos in editorial, we speak about, you know, truth, justice, as well as equality. And I think the equality part speaks like, you know, to our brand in a sense that, you know, the equality in women in sports in general, and then as well as the equality in like, you know, corporate investment through corporate South Africa, as well as like, you know, coverage of the women that are going to be featured in this evening's awards, and making sure that we tell the incredible stories that they actually have achieved.
Incredible. And finally, Innocentia, do you have a word for the 3 finalists in Mail and Guardian Women in Print category tonight, and ultimately for the winner?
Yes, we do. I think on behalf of our CEO, Hussein Kajiga, as well as the Mail and Guardian team, we wanted to wish them all the best. We wanted to tell them that we are really honored to be, you know, representing this category, and we wanted to tell them that, you know, they are all winners. Like, you know, no matter what happens tonight, everything that they have achieved, they must be proud of themselves. They have actually, you know, reached the finish line.
Well, thank you so much, Innocentia, and to the Mail and Guardian for your support to the G Sports Awards 2022. And we'll be seeing you shortly. Back.
Thank you very much, Asha.
Now, to present the next award, which is Women in Social Media, please welcome to the stage Proteas all-rounder Tumi Sekukune. The Women in Social Media Award honors a woman who uses her social media presence to enhance the profile of South African women in sport online. Tumi?
Thank you, Julia. Let's see the social media trailblazers who are running this award.
In the category Women in Social Media, the finalists are Jessica Nkomo, Norika Naidu, and Putso Apane.
And the winner is Jessica Nkomo.
Popularly known as Auntie Diski, through her influence on social media, Jessica is always rallying behind women in sport, while also garnering support from people that wouldn't otherwise support women. Congratulations, Jessica. Keep working your magic.
Wow, I had to do a mini prayer so that my English doesn't deplete during the people.
Wow, what a time to be alive. I'm going to try and not cry. I just want to say thank you so much to be selected amongst such amazing women in this room to represent social media, which is such a useful tool that we can use to all empower and advocate for women in sports, really means a lot. And I hope the little ones that are coming behind us can actually utilize these tangible resources that have been put out there to actually have a voice. I'd like to say thank you so much to all the sponsors, to G Sport, CAS. You don't know what you started, but I mean, this is just amazing. And I'd like to thank all the supporters, the people that have voted for us on the social media platform category. And I just want to say thank you to my friends, thank you to my family. I actually got a tattoo, Women in Sports. I'm not regretting it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Congratulations once again, Jessica. Next up, it's the Woman in Radio Award. To present, please welcome G Sport Awards judge, Cynthia Chaka. The Woman in Radio Award is received by a woman in sport who's using her voice to promote women's sport content on radio and who demonstrates a convincing edge as a radio journalist during the year under review. Cynthia, I know you want to show us your dress, but let's go to the mic, please.
Now let's take a look at the finalists.
In the category Woman in Radio, the finalists are Louw, Connie Machipa, and Kolile Mabuza.
And the woman in radio is, take a guess, Cato.
One of South Africa's youngest female sportscasters, Katua's career in sport media has grown in leaps and bounds. Behind the microphone, her passion and impeccable work ethic makes her stand out as a force to be reckoned with in sport broadcasting. Congrats, Katua. Keep being the voice that recognizes how remarkable women's sport is.
I'm scared of the music that's going to come, but just quickly, last year I did a boomerang with our lovely host Julia Stewart, and a boomerang's really stupid to film, but it works on social media. You like with my award, and it cracked or chipped. So I know now if I drop it, it will fall into a million pieces. But let me just be cheesy and thank. There was almost 1 million people that are part of this journey, and that would want a part of this. Lovely trophy. First and foremost, I know there's women in radio, but just SuperSport from top to bottom who've trusted me and been part of that journey, and all my colleagues at Eyewitness News Sport who at the drop of the hat had to stand in. If I get a random game in Kimberley, you two all know it takes 3 business days, a bus and a bike to get to, and I know it's lovely when you're there, but getting there, it's a journey. So thank you to everyone at KFM, Cape Talk, 947 and 702. I really, really appreciate it. My family and friends. All across who've been #1 supporters, and then also my partner, my geliefde Francois. Yes, I have one of those, and he's never doubted, questioned, or overthought what I did, and it's been lovely to have him alongside me, ex-Bailey Theo, and to all of you for voted and been part of this. The music. Thank you. Baie dankie, Nkosi.
Congratulations to Katua. That's back-to-back Women in Radio Awards for her now. She's defended her crown. Well done, Katua. Now we're going to hear from one more of our sponsors. That's Tony Gumede from Brand SA, and he is standing by with Asha.
Tony, you look amazing tonight. How do you feel wearing this today?
Asha, I feel absolutely amazing. Thanks to just tonight, Josephine. She dressed me in this amazing Gert Johan Couture. So I feel like a princess.
This is absolutely a good way to represent South Africa. Now, as Brand South Africa, you champion the nation brand. Over the years, you've amassed incredible brand love for a country using the powerful platform of sport. Now, how does women's sport measure up in harnessing this brand love from the nation?
I think one thing for sure that we can all agree on and acknowledge is that women have actually always been an integral part of the sporting arena, which is very important to the South African identity. The difference is now there's a platform like G-Sport Award, which is unmatched at a national level for being able to recognize women. It's the time of the women in sport.
That's lovely. Now, women in sports who achieve both locally and on the global stage become advocates for South Africa's abilities in the sporting arena. And positive storytelling is at the heart of this advocacy and at the heart of what G-Sport does. Is that part of the reason why Brand South Africa is a proud partner of the Momentum G-Sports Awards?
Absolutely. Brand South Africa has been collaborating with G-Sport Awards for a while now. And part of the reason is because G-Sport Awards capture, in terms of the women's sector, who South Africa is and how South Africa is recognized globally, because our sporting prowess is really something to be spoken about and helps to position us. Some people have known this country because of the sporting talent that comes from South Africa.
We love your Play Your Part campaign, which encourages South Africans to do whatever they can, no matter how big or small the contribution to create a better country. Now, how do you wish to encourage more South Africans to get behind supporting our women in sport?
I think obviously the commercial aspect is very important. So if ordinary South Africans can carry on playing their part in rallying behind Sport One as an important nation brand enabler for South Africa, but more importantly, really giving recognition and awareness to the women who are participating and playing their part. Remember, at the end of the day, at a global stage beyond the borders of South Africa, these women are actually South Africa to the world.
Thank you, Ngiyabonga. Tony, back to you, Julia.
That was Tony Gumede from Brand SA. She was talking to Usher. Thank you so much, Usher. Now, to present our next award for SuperSport Woman in TV, please welcome Senior Manager Marketing SuperSport, Christina Mazibuko. This award recognizes a woman who's successfully broken into the male-dominated world of sports television. This woman also uses her platform to create powerful content about SA women in sports during the year under review. Christina?
Thank you, Julia. And the finalists are...
In the category SuperSport Woman in TV, the finalists are Louw, Nono and Tumi Khaswe.
Christina, please open the envelope.
Thanks, Julia. The SuperSport Woman in TV Award goes to Nono Xaba.
Nono is an exceptional broadcaster who has produced and directed award-winning outside broadcasts. Her passion and unparalleled zeal for broadcasting has seen her rapid rise as a director. Congratulations.
Wow! 15 years of doing this, and this moment finally comes. What an honor. Thank you so much, G-Sport. Thank you, Momentum. Thank you to all the sponsors that are involved. Thank you to everyone who voted for me. And before the music comes, there's no way I won't thank my husband, because I need to go home, right? Thank you to my parents who took me to TV school. Even though they didn't believe in the work that I'm doing, they were like, who has ever succeeded in that field? Thank you for believing in me. Thank you to everyone who voted. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for loving me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm filled with so much gratitude. This is such a win for every woman behind the scenes. There's a lot of us. We work hard. And there are some of us who are working here tonight, bringing this production to you. Thank you.
Nono honestly is as vibrant as her personality is as vibrant as her dress. Just for those of you who don't know, she has worked behind the scenes directing, producing on the Netball World Cup qualifiers. She's worked on the Africa Men's Cup of Nations and Women's as well. She's worked on the FIFA Women's and Men's World Cup, just to give you some idea. That is Nono. All right, now we've got a next award, which is Style Star of the Year. Please welcome none other than G-Sport founder Cass Naidu. This award is reserved for a vibrant South African woman in sport who's become synonymous with a leading sense of style and elegance. She serves as an inspiration to all women in sport who aspire to grow and build powerful personal brands. Cass?
The finalists for the Style Star of the Year are...
In the category Style Star of the Year, the finalists are Amanda Dlamini, Mamelo Maka, and Tumi Mahloko.
Lots of favorites in the audience. I can tell you for the second time in the G-Sport Awards history, the Style Star of the Year for 2022 is none other than Amanda Dlamini.
When she's in studio as a football analyst or at SAFA as senior manager, Amanda always does it in impeccable style. Her clean-cut, well-tailored suits are truly for magazine covers. You truly are a style star, Amanda.
Zizo Twete, who's accepting on behalf of Toki.
Yes, and so obviously, sorry, I'm not Amanda Dlamini. She did ask to just, if she was called out today, just to share a few words. She said thank you to so much to everyone who voted for her. She also wanted us to just share the message that when she founded A9D Activewear, she wanted women to be able to express themselves, and fashion included in that, to be bold about what they want, how they want to achieve it, and how they want to express themselves. And so I think, thank you very much on her behalf to everyone who's involved today, and perhaps to all the decision makers that have got the guaps. Let's keep the momentum and bump the cheese up.
Thank you to Zizo accepting on behalf of our G-Sport Style Star of the Year, Amanda Dlamini. Now the next award is Telkom Woman of the Year. Please welcome to the stage Masingita Mazibuko, Telkom Executive Brand and Consumer Marketer. The Telkom Woman of the Year award is reserved for a formidable woman who contributes significantly to the growth of sport in South Africa and who leads the way in breaking boundaries and opening doors for other women. Masingita?
Thank you. Let's see who the finalists are.
In the category Telkom Woman of the Year, the finalists are Andile Dlamini, Msomi, and Ingrid Avedon.
The Telkom Woman of the Year is the lovely Msomi.
A well-deserved win. Leading Spar Proteas player Bongi consistently leads the team from the front with admirable performances on the netball court in green and gold. Bongi ensures that she is positively impacting communities in disadvantaged areas.
Oh my gosh. Thanks to God, I have to start like that. I'm nothing without him. G-Sports, Cass, you guys are amazing. Momentum, we wouldn't be here without you. Thank you, Department of Sports. But I have to say, I'm a very family-based athlete, and I have my mini family at the back, and there is the rock fam at the back. And in saying this, when I win, and when I get opportunities, a lot of women win. when I got nominated here for this award, I hate being nominated because then you start panicking, thinking you're going to win or not. I got so excited though, because I knew that everyone who knows me and who knows me and netball knows that I don't do everything for myself only, but I do for so many out there because that's me and I just love the sport. I have though my mom sitting there, Netball South Africa, Madam President. I know we didn't get the federation, but your work is evident. So thank you so much for all your work. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Bongi. All right, now we're going to hear once more from one of our sponsors. And Telkom's executive brand and consumer marketer, Masingita Mazibuko, is with Leanne.
Well, we're here now with Masingita, and what I must say is an absolutely award-winning outfit. You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you very much. We try.
Now, as a brand deeply invested in women's sport for a number of years now, what is behind Telkom's appetite for partnering both the G Sport Awards and the G Sport Newsroom?
I think what's really important is inspiring young girls, but I think that it's important to tell stories, and representation is important. The more young girls see representation, the more they participate in sport, and the sports and women can just go from good to great, and that's really quite important.
Indeed it is. Well, Telkom went from being involved with mainstream men's football to investing in the Telkom Netball League. What drove Telkom's decision to redirect its financial and marketing resources towards women in sport?
You know what, all sports are important, but I think what was really important was to ensure that we get the right balance. And at the point when we got involved with Netball South Africa, it was the point where we felt that it was important to shine a spotlight on netball, but not only at a professional level, but also at a grassroots level. And with the Netball World Cup knocking down our door next year, it was important that we were part of that story, and we shine a spotlight on netball, and it has gone from strength to strength, and no doubt that we'll continue that relationship going forward.
Well, Telkom certainly is part of that story. Do you have a word for the 3 finalists in the Telkom Woman of the Year category?
Well, firstly, they're absolutely commendable women, and no one can take that shine away from them. And I wish them the best for today, but to continue striving, continue inspiring young girls, and continue doing what they're actually doing.
Wonderful stuff. Back to you, Julia.
Thank you.
What a dynamic group of individuals we've seen so far tonight. Despite the challenges and falls, these women kept going for gold again and again. That's the phenomenal spirit we are celebrating on the 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards stage tonight. More golden moments to come after this break. Don't touch your remote.
Unlimit your potential and unfold your world with the all-new Telkom Flex On mobile postpaid plans. Get the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 on Flex On 6 for only $789 per month. Or the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 on Flex On 6 for just $1259 per month. Both with more data flexibility and 20 gigs free data. Call 10213, click telkom.co.za or go to any Telkom shop.
This is our Africa, a place where promise holds more power than adversity, where opportunity outweighs challenges. This is where vision drives progress and innovation changes lives with access to quality products and services. With every mile and every smile, Imperial connects Africa and the world. With a footprint in more than 20 countries, Imperial is your gateway to Africa.
Welcome back to the 2022 Momentum G Sport Awards. To present our next award for Coach of the Year, please welcome Heather Noble, Head of Brand and Marketing, Momentum Metropolitan Group. The Coach of the Year award recognizes a coach of any gender who has made a significant impact on women's sport during the year under review and who is actively involved in growing the careers of South Africa's leading sportswomen. Heather?
Thank you, Julia. Let's see who the finalists are.
In the category Coach of the Year, the finalists are Desiree Ellis, Eugene DuPont, and Ilse Pelzer.
Heather, you can go ahead and open the envelope.
I've been patiently waiting. Coach of the Year winner is Desiree Ellis.
Women's Africa Cup of Nations winning coach Desiree took Banyana Banyana to the highest level of African football and made them champions of the continent. As a result, she rightfully earned her third successive CAF Coach of the Year accolade. You've made us proud. Congratulations.
Yes, KK. You said to me now the other day you didn't recognize me because I had on a dress. So do you recognize me tonight? I just want to greet you all in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, because it's through His grace and mercy that we're here tonight. This award is not just mine. This award goes to the Banyana players, the Banyana staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes, but it also goes to the South African Football Federation, who had the faith in us as women to appoint us, but not only appoint us, also support us. To SASOL, I'd like to say a big thank you, because football would not be where it is if you were not around. A big thank you. I say it now the other day, 2 successive Olympic Games, 2 successive World Cups, what more could a corporate ask for? Before the music comes, I'd also like to acknowledge the coaches that were nominated tonight for their fantastic work that they've put in. But this award also goes to the coaches out there that work in women's football and everyone else in women's football. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to our history maker once again. That's Coach of the Year, Desiree Ellis. Now, the next award is for Team of the Year, and we are honored to welcome former Momentum G Sport Award winner, Zanele Mdodana. Now, our next award recognizes a team of South African sportswomen of any age who have excelled as a unit during the year under review. Zanele?
Let's take a look at who the finalists in this category are.
In the category Team of the Year, the finalists are Banyana Banyana, Golf RSA, and Momentum Proteas.
Zanele?
Coach Des, come fetch your award with your team. Congratulations, Banyana Banyana.
Banyana Banyana made history and the entire nation proud by winning the Total Energies WAFCON 2022. Unbeaten in the tournament, Desiree Ellis's Chargers earned themselves a spot at the next FIFA Women's World Cup. Congratulations to the Banyana Banyana team.
Good evening. On behalf of the African champions, we'd like to thank G-Sport. We'd like to thank G-Sport for the recognition and the award. Obviously to our association, SAFA, who has supported and backed our women's football program, enabling us to excel at the best of our abilities. Obviously to our sponsor, SASOL, who has backed us for over 10 years. And yes, we've conquered Africa for the very first time, and this generation of Banyana Banyana players will be history makers forever. Thank you.
On behalf of the African champions, yeah, there you go. Team of the year is Banyana Banyana. Now, to present the next award for the Imperial African Women in Sport, please welcome Executive Vice President, Corporate Affairs and Investor Relations, Imperial, Isha Mansing. The Imperial African Women in Sport Award seeks to honor a woman who is impacting sport on the continent and going the extra mile to raise the profile of women's sports in Africa. Isha?
Thanks, Julia, and good evening, everyone. So let's see who the finalists for the Imperial Women in Sports for Africa are.
In the category Imperial African Women in Sport, the finalists are Akhona Makalima, Hilalia Johannes, and Jean Seninde.
The exciting part. Congratulations to Akhona Makalima.
Akhona has built a credible name for herself as referee, securing appointments across the continent. She flew the South African flag as one of the 40 match officials to officiate during the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Well done, Akhona.
Oh my goodness. I am shaking. Wow, I've never been this nervous. As if I'm going to blow my first whistle at the Africa Cup of Nations. First and foremost, obviously I have to thank God for this wonderful opportunity and the talent that He has given unto me. And I would like to thank Cass, your team, all these partners that are making point that women in sports are being recognized. Momentum, you're just amazing as well. So thank you so much. I would like to thank my family. My sister is right at the back looking beautiful. Thank you so much, Mtaramam. I also want to thank each and everyone who voted for me. Thank you so much for my friends. I also thank the South African Football Association. I see you, Minister. Thank you so much. I'm sure everyone is following your award. I've also been recognized by the Minister this year. So our job as match official is also being recognized. The music. Thank you.
So Akhona won the Style Star Award last year. I think you can see why as well. Congratulations to her and all of our winners. Now we're going to hear once again from a sponsor. Leanne is standing by to talk to Isha Mansing, Executive Vice President, Corporate Affairs and Investor Relations, Imperial.
Well, Isha, you are absolutely dazzling in your outfit tonight. You having a good time so far?
A great time, Leanne. I mean, it's such a fantastic excuse to, as I say, wake up, dress up, show up, and especially in the time of spring, right? So we're forced to look colorful with lots of floral among amazing women that we're celebrating tonight.
Indeed. Well, let's talk business now, because for Imperial Logistics, who've just undergone a global company merger, how much more important is being a sponsor of an awards program which recognises the achievements of women in sport, like the Momentum G Sport Awards tonight?
So for Imperial, now a DP World company, so the global brand that you referred to, what's been great about this acquisition for us is that our purpose and our values align very closely to that of DP World. And a pillar of its sustainability strategy for DP World, similar to Imperial, is around women and empowering women, and also very active in the space of sport. So for me, the G Sport Awards tonight was just a natural fit. It's about celebrating, acknowledging, uplifting women, particularly those that are role models in the sporting industry, but broader than that. For us, women in Africa, women in sport, and it's really about investing in the talent that we have to create a better tomorrow and more role models that we can all look up to in the future.
Indeed. Do you have a word for the 3 finalists in the Imperial African Woman of the Year category tonight?
Well, it's a very special award for us, as you know, which is why we've partnered with G Sport. As I said earlier, from an African woman in sport perspective, these are role models. They're coming through the ranks. They're showing us how it's done. So to the finalists tonight, we are extremely proud of you. A huge congratulations. Keep shining, as I'd like to say. You have a very bright future ahead, and as Imperial and as DP World, we'll be here to support you. But remember, you also have a responsibility to uplift and support your communities in hopefully being the next winner for next year.
Some wise words indeed. Thank you so much. Back to you, Julia.
Great to hear from Isha and Leanne. Next up, it's the SASOL Global Woman in Sport Award. To present, please welcome Alton Fortuin, Vice President, Group Communication and Brand Management, SASOL. Now, the SASOL Global Woman in Sport Award seeks to honor a woman who is impacting sport globally and going the extra mile to put women's sport on the map internationally. Alton?
Thank you, Julia. Let's see the finalists who are in the running for this award.
In the category SASOL Global Women in Sport, the finalists are Akhona Makalima, Ashley Buhai, and Lara van Niekerk.
Alton, please do the honors.
Thank you, Julia. The SASOL Global Women in Sport Award goes to Lara van Niekerk.
Swimming sensation Lara won double gold, stealing the show in Birmingham at the Commonwealth Games. This overachiever went further to earn herself a ticket to the World Short Course in Melbourne, taking place in December. Congratulations, and keep flying our flag high.
Wow, where do I start? Thank you, Cass. Thank you, G Sports. It's just amazing being here tonight, seeing all these beautifully dressed women and seeing all these beautiful smiles. And just congratulations to all the girls being here tonight. It's amazing being amongst you all. I mean, you're amazing. And just thank you to my coach. We are and always will be a team. And lastly, to my parents and my boyfriend who's sitting there. Your support means the world to me. Thank you.
Lara, I just got to say, you look stunning, and you obviously are our sensation at the Commonwealth Games, but I'm even more impressed with the fact that you're navigating the stage in that dress and a moon boot. Congratulations once again. Okay, let's go back to Leanne, who is with Alton Fortuin, Vice President, Group Communication and Brand Management, SASOL.
Well, we have just stopped to chat with Alton, and SASOL has been the proud sponsor of Banyana Banyana as well as the SASOL Women's League, and has been a supporter of women's football for the past 14 years now. As one of the first brands to seriously back women's football, what has made SASOL remain committed to women in sport?
Well, we've been partnering with SAFA in women's sports since 2009, and when we made the decision to invest in women's football, we knew that it was going to be a decision for the long haul because there was no infrastructure, there was no professional league for women's football, so it was really starting from scratch. And we're glad to have been with SAFA in this journey for all this time, and we believe that we're now seeing the fruits of that partnership.
Well, it certainly would be remiss of us not to acknowledge SASOL's contribution as one of the key drivers behind the recent success of the national women's football team, Banyana, being crowned WAFCON champions. SASOL further honoured the team by paying a R5 million bonus to the team 2 weeks ago. And this must really have been a proud moment as the commercial partner behind the team.
Look, it's been an absolute privilege and honour for us to walk this journey with Banyana. It has been a 13-year journey, and for them to reach this success on the African continent has just been amazing. We're truly delighted that we could be there for them, and we think that the bonus was just a cherry on top to recognize their efforts.
It certainly is wonderful. Lastly, a word from SASOL to the 3 finalists and ultimately the winner in SASOL Global Women in Sport category tonight.
We just want to wish Lara, Akhona and Ashley all the best. They've achieved great success in their respective areas, and irrespective of the outcome tonight, to us they're all winners.
Well done to SASOL, and also being a finalist in the Nielsen Sports South Africa Sponsor of the Year category, a 2-time winner in this category, having previously won in 2012 and 2017. All the best to you, and back to you, Julia.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alton and Leanne. Now to present SuperSport School Sports Star of the Year, please welcome Nande Gumbi, SuperSport Senior HR Business Partner. One of the best ways to successfully grow women's sport is to nurture young, bright talent. The SuperSport School Sports Star Award recognizes a young girl in sport, aged 18 or under, who has excelled athletically. She's seen as a role model to the youth and is on her way to greatness. The focus is on personal improvement alongside outstanding achievement during the year under review. Nande?
Thank you, Julia. I'm very excited to see who our finalists are.
In the category SuperSport School Sports Star of the Year, the finalists are Simone Sauls, Gabby Fenter, and Lesedi Khunou.
And the winner is Lesedi Khunou.
Captain of the Hoërskool Menlo Park High School girls team, Lesedi claimed gold in the girls under-19 discus and was placed second in the shot put, leading her team to victory at the Super School Series. Here's to many more successes, Lesedi.
I just want to say a very good evening to the special guests and most special finalists. Standing here is an unspeakable phenomenon for me. I just want to say thank you to my parents, my mom who wakes me up in the morning, and to my friends, everyone who's been supporting me ever since the beginning. It really, really means a lot to me. This is just the beginning.
Our congrats to Lesedi. Now let's go back to Leanne. She's with Christina Mazibuko, Senior Marketing Manager at SuperSport.
Christina, you're looking absolutely gorgeous tonight, and I must say this is your colour.
Thank you so much. I chose simplicity and elegance, and I think this dress does the trick.
It certainly does. Well, as the live broadcaster of the Momentum G Sport Awards on SuperSport Channel 209 tonight, why is hosting an awards evening like tonight so important to elevating the profile of our women in sport on TV?
Tonight is very important for SuperSport because it's a night that recognizes young women. It's a night that gives them a time to shine, for us to show them how much we appreciate them. And it's not only for that. Secondly, it's for the young girls that are sitting at home that will be watching these awards live on TV, watching their favorites and getting that hope that anything is possible. And also those potential sponsors for them to be able to see what women are doing in sport and for them to invest even more in our women.
Well, there's also that small issue of the Year of the Woman campaign, which has been a key pillar of your focus on support for women in sport. In just a couple of sentences, tell us what the real purpose of this campaign is.
The real purpose of this campaign is simply to change lives. So at SuperSport, we ensure that we change people's lives every day, and not only for females, but also for males as well in the sports industry. Like currently, we're busy preparing for the Netball World Cup. And what we have done is we've selected a group of young women. We are upskilling them for the upcoming all-women crew production who will be covering the Netball World Cup for 2023. We've done a few events already. We have done the Africa qualifiers. We have done the Spa National Champs. And now we're preparing to do the Diamond League in November and also the Quad Series coming up next in January.
Do you have any words for the finalists in the 2 SuperSport categories tonight, the SuperSport Woman in TV category and the SuperSport School Sports Star of the Year category?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The 3 women in the Woman in TV category, Cato, Nono and Mpumi, these ladies have done so well in breaking into the industry that is so male dominated. They've got such passion and such determination, and for that we say good luck for them for tonight. And for the young ones, they're already winners to my eyes, because they make such a positive impact on the young people that are sitting at home, and they have made such huge strides at such a young age, and we wish them all the best for tonight. We know that they'll all crack it and they're all winners.
Well, Christina, your passion is contagious. Thank you so much. Back to you, Julia.
Now, to present the Emerging Athlete of the Year award, please welcome President of Netball South Africa, Cecilia Molokwane. The Emerging Athlete of the Year award recognizes an emerging sportswoman over the age of 18 who's excelled at a national and provincial level during the year under review. This award honors the rising stars to inspire them to sporting greatness. Cecilia?
Let's see who our finalists are.
In the category Emerging Athlete of the Year, the finalists are Kayleen Corbett, Miyanda Maseti, and Phiwokuhle Mnguni.
Cecilia, please do the honors.
The Emerging Athlete of the Year goes to Phiwokuhle Mnguni.
Hailing from Dundee in KwaZulu-Natal, Phiwokuhle clinched bronze for South Africa in the Commonwealth Games at Birmingham 2022 to become the first South African female boxer to reach the podium at the Games. Congrats, Phiwokuhle. Stay shining.
Collecting on behalf of Phiwokuhle is Mxolisi Mnguni.
Oh, ngiyabonga konke. Ngicela unibingelela nonke. Ngoba bakaPhiwokuhle ngithunywe uPhiwokuhle Mnguni. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ukuthi nimsupporte umntanami, niqhubeke nisupporte nabanye. Ngiyabonga.
To present the Brand South Africa Parasport Star of the Year award, please welcome Tony Gumede from Brand South Africa. The Brand South Africa Parasport Star of the Year is awarded to a South African para-athlete who breaks records and dispels myths about people living with disability during the year under review. Tony?
The finalists and extraordinary South Africans who have reached the finalist level are...
In the category Brand SA Parasport Star of the Year, the finalists are Anruné Weyers Liebenberg, Kotsato Manjane, and Luzon Kutsier.
Proudly flying the South African flag, the winner for the Brand South Africa Parasport Star of the Year is Anruné Weyers.
Anruné claimed gold in the final of the women's 400-meter T47 category at the Tokyo Paralympics. She is a seasoned competitor with several major competitions under her belt. What a star! Congratulations, Anruné.
Oh wow, I think I'll be crying the whole evening, everybody that's spoken. It spoke to my heart that we celebrate women. So thank you Cass and thank you G-Sport and all the sponsors that made this evening so special. You all look fabulous and I really want to honor God for my career. I really thinking, I retired last year, but like listening to everyone I was like, damn, I'm missing out. But what an honor it was to represent my country and run with God, and really I want to honor him. For the 11 years I had the privilege of representing not just myself, but so many women that are disabled, and I really hope that I path the pathway, and I'm looking forward to sit on my couch, maybe be in Paris and watch the athletes represent not just themselves, but their country, and the kids that look up to them. So thank you for hosting this event and make it so spectacular for us, and I want to thank my family and my husband as well, that have been supporting me and really making sure that I grow up in a house where I was treated normal. And when I fell, they were there to pick me up, and I really want to encourage and tell them that I'm proud and I'm honored that they are the reason I am who I am today. So thank you for them.
To present the Public Choice Award, please welcome Head of Marketing at Momentum, Charlotte Nsubuga Mukasa. This award goes to the person with the greatest number of public votes without winning an award tonight. Charlotte, welcome. How are you feeling about this award?
Well, I just want to let you in on something, Julia. I got a text from my team saying, Charlotte, put down your phone. We can see you on TV. I was using the power of my thumb to hashtag She Owns Her Success and hashtag gsport 17. So I'm just reminding the audience at home and here, vote with your fingers. But today is not about how I vote. Today is about how the public has voted, Julia. Can I introduce the winner of tonight?
Shall we start with the finalists?
Let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah?
Charlotte.
There we go, here we go.
Charlotte, we need the finalists first. Before you, yes. Oh, we have no finalists.
I was getting very excited.
Charlotte, I'm so sorry, Charlotte. You can have my job. Let's go for it.
Next year, darling, you're doing a fabulous job today. Guys, I can't necessarily see the screen in terms of the winners, which is why I gravitated towards the envelope. But let's see. Darcy, finalists. So, can we go to the winner? Okay. I get a yes from the audience. I am so excited, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Public Choice Award for the Momentum G-Sport Awards 2022 is, give it up for Hilda Magaya.
Choice Award goes to Hilda Magai. Trailblazer and dancing queen Hilda scored a brace to secure Banyana Banyana their first ever Total Energies Women's Africa Cup of Nations title. And this while plying her trade in the top division of women's football in South Korea. Congratulations, Hilda.
Collecting on behalf of Hilda tonight is Christina Mnguni and Andile Tlamini.
Dumelang. Ke nna mmago Hilda Magai ya o rometse nna gore ke tle ke mo tšeele yona. Ke a leboga ka moka ba ba supportile ngwana ka ba mvoutela. Le gone ke thabile ka kudu ka ga ke eme mo ke eme ka baka la Hilda. Thank you. Ke a leboga. Hilda, our breadwinner.
Andile, you have to give the trophies back to the winners, hey? Just letting you know. Okay, that brings us to the end of another great set of awards. Congratulations to some of our winners now, like Anruné and Hilda as well. We're going to go to a very quick commercial break. When we go back, we've got to crown some more winners, so stay with G-Sport 17.
Women in sport are worth celebrating. Congratulations to all the Momentum G-Sport Awards winners.
saw you grow. I watched you fade away. But I still see you. And what I see is not just someone different. I see someone who can make all the difference in the world.
This finish line, a stepping stone to their next success. Keep up on #SheOwnsHerSuccess.
It's been a long road, but these women are still standing. It hasn't been easy, but these warriors are still climbing. There's not enough time, but my sisters are still working. Life gets heated, but these girls are still stirring, cooking, delivering. The journey's been long, but the honeys are still running, chasing that paper, pursuing after nothing but the best. You ladies are such a vibe. You are a dime like wine. You are so fine. You shine, and right now is your time. It's been a long road, but you are the women that are still standing. It hasn't been easy, but you are the warriors that are still climbing. There's not enough time, but you are my sisters that are still working. Life gets heated, but you girls are still stirring, cooking, delivering. The journey's been long, but you are the honeys that are still running, chasing that paper, pursuing after nothing but the best. Pursuing after nothing but the best. Like wine, you are so fine, you shine. Please remember that right now is your time. It's your time to dance and celebrate. We are here to congratulate. We honor you, Mbogodos. We salute you, queens. Keep wearing your crown, and soon everyone in town will say through the heartache and the pain, she's going for gold again. And even with the mess, she owns her success. 'Cause girl, you are such a dime, like wine, you are so fine, you shine. And please remember that right now is your moment, queen. Right now, girl, it is your time.
Thank you so much once again to Nokwe, the poet, and the fabulous Lululang Dance Company. Now let's go to the G-Sport newsroom for some updates.
Oh, Julia, we are having so much fun here at the Momentum G-Sport newsroom, and we are definitely in the winner's circle. I don't know how it is there on your side, but the party is definitely here. How are the Twitter streets going, Celine?
It's buzzing. You know what? I've even lost count and I don't even know what's happening anymore. But I did find one tweet from Lesedi, which says the awards are such a vibe. Everyone is truly owning their success. Blessed to be part of such an incredible event. We are so blessed, and it's back to you, Julia.
Of course it's a vibe. Look at this audience. Can we hear some noise? 8 years ago, the department demonstrated its commitment to women's sport, dedicating 5 Ministerial Recognition of Excellence Awards to the G-Sport Trust. Since then, we have seen women's sport steadily rise in prominence. We applaud the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture and the journey that's led us to this night of recognizing these exceptional sportswomen. The Ministerial Recognition of Excellence Awards are reserved for outstanding women who have excelled in their respective fields. I'd now like to welcome the Honourable Minister Nathi Mthethwa to join me on stage to hand over this year's Ministerial Recognition of Excellence Awards. Now, we've got 5 awards. Just so you know, if you are being honored with one of these 5 awards, please come up to stage. You'll get your picture, and then please wait on stage because we'd love to have a group picture at the end. Now, our first awardee tonight is
Phiwokuhle Mnguni from Dundee in KwaZulu-Natal clinched bronze for South Africa in the Commonwealth Games at Birmingham 2022 to become the first South African female boxer to reach the podium at the Games.
Our second recipient tonight is
Gymnast Caitlin Rooskrantz won gold and bronze at the 2022 Gymnastics World Cup held in Cairo. She then went on to win bronze on uneven bars during the 2022 Commonwealth Games.
our third award of the night goes to
Judoka Michaela Whiteboy celebrated gold in the women's 48-kilogram competition at Birmingham 2022, becoming one of the first two-time SA female judokas to reach the podium in Commonwealth history.
Just a reminder, if you are winning one of these awards, please wait on stage at the end. Now, our fourth recipient is
Swimming sensation Lara van Niekerk won double gold, stealing the show in Birmingham at the Commonwealth Games. This overachiever went further to earn herself a ticket to the World Short Course in Melbourne, taking place in December.
And our last award goes to
History maker Ashley Buhai is only the second South African woman to win a major golf championship by clinching the British Women's Open in Scotland. With this victory, she added her name to a select list of South African golfers to have won at Muirfield.
Congratulations to all of you for your Ministerial Recognition of Excellence Awards. We're going to take that group picture now. Okay, speaking of group pictures, we're nearing the end of tonight's proceedings, and I'd like to ask all of our winners tonight to be on standby, please, to come onto stage for a group photo after our last award. We'll call you up just a little bit later. Now, we're going to go back one more time to Leanne because she is with Charlotte Nsubuga Mukasa, Head Momentum Brand Marketing.
Thanks, Julia. Well, I'm joined now by Charlotte, and can I just say that we absolutely love your She Owns Her Success campaign, and you certainly owning it tonight.
Thank you so much, Lee, and you look absolutely gorgeous tonight as well, I must say.
Thank you so much. You know, it's very interesting when you look back at the history of this relationship between G Sport Awards and Momentum. It started off as a bit of a one-night stand, but it's developed into a 4-year relationship. What has gone into this relationship over the years, and why has it been so long-standing?
4 years with Momentum, but actually G Sports for Girls is a 17-year-old baby, or teenager in this particular case. And the reason why Momentum backs G Sports for Girls is because of what they stand for. Did you know that they are the leading women's sports news source across the African continent? I mean, can't we celebrate that here tonight? And as Momentum, we owe it to these kind of entities to take and put women's sport on the map.
Indeed, and you know this campaign that you're running, She Owns Her Success, it really is wonderful, and I think it ties in so succinctly with the message of G Sports Awards. What are your thoughts on that?
Geez, Momentum G Sport Awards, 4 years in. This year's theme is She is going for it again and again and again. And the reason why we want to hero the media that actually promulgates women's sports, or actual women athletes, if I can put it that way, is because we understand that it's a difficult environment, and that if you look at the South African media landscape, did you know that 4% of our media landscape when it comes to sports only goes to women? 96% of that goes to men. So we owe it to increase media visibility, because when we do increase media visibility, we actually increase the commercialization value of the team, and in particular, this case, women athletes. So the more we talk about them, the more we give them the media and celebrate them when they win, even when they don't win, we actually increase their commercial value. So we want South Africans to give eyeballs to women when they play against each other, whether it's globally, provincially, nationally, and yes, even at high school level.
Well, you certainly are changing the narrative. Your momentum, thank you so much for that. Thank you for tonight. And we really enjoyed the interactive nature of what you've put on here.
Only a pleasure. I call it a privilege and an honor. Tonight, let's celebrate the achievements of every single woman who has achieved at every level of society. We owe it to them, and I'm encouraging South Africans, guys, flick that remote. You can actually change the sponsorship pay gap, but more importantly, the gender pay gap. It's important, Leanne.
It really is. Thank you, Charlotte. Well, back to you, Julia.
Thank you, Charlotte and Leanne. Now, our last award of the evening, the Premier Award, Momentum Athlete of the Year. Please welcome Nontokozo Madonsela, Group Chief Marketing Officer, Momentum Metropolitan Group. And joining her on stage, a special welcome back to the Honourable Nathi Mthethwa, Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. The Momentum Athlete of the Year award goes to a South African sportswoman who's excelled at an international or senior level during the year under review. Nontokozo?
Thanks, Julia. Let's see the finalists.
In the category Momentum Athlete of the Year, the finalists are Hilda Magai, Lara van Niekerk, and Michaela Whiteboy.
Please do open the envelope.
The Momentum Athlete of the Year goes to Lara van Niekerk.
And she scoops another win tonight. Swimming sensation Lara won double gold, stealing the show in Birmingham at the Commonwealth Games. This overachiever went further to earn herself a ticket to the World Short Course in Melbourne, taking place in December. Congratulations, Lara.
Hi everyone, I'm back. I just want to say thank you again. I didn't come here today thinking I'm going to walk away with 3 awards. So I'm honored and super happy about it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone again, Cass, for having this amazing awards evening. I think all the girls can agree we're all feeling super special tonight, and I think that's the whole initiative behind it. And then just thank you to everyone who voted for me and who believed in me all the way. I mean, it's been 11 years of swimming, it's not just the last year. So thank you so much.
Congratulations once again to our swim sensation, Lara, and thank you, Minister Mthethwa and Ms. Madonsela, for handing over the Momentum Athlete of the Year award. The power of recognition is indeed the catalyst that will close the multitude of gaps that still exist between men and women's sports. Congratulations to all our winners tonight, and importantly, congratulations to our finalists. When the G Sport Trust first hosted these awards 17 years ago, what we see here tonight was just a dream. Along the way, G Sport found partners who walked beside us and supporters who cheered us on. And here we are. Now I'm going to ask all our winners to make their way to the stage, please, while we cross one final time tonight to Celine and Babsy.
What a night it has been, being back here at the Momentum G Sport Award, live with everyone, looking so beautiful, where we are honoring women in sport and just having fun, the acknowledgement and having the power of recognition in the air. What would be your biggest highlight tonight, Celine?
Honestly, a woman coming out and owning their success, you know, just looking at all the tweets that have come through, everything that's on Instagram, women have, just looking the part. They are dressed up, looking so beautiful. But also the important thing is that we are paving the way and we are showing the youngsters who are watching the show tonight that your dreams are valid, that you can go and you can smash those barriers across the globe. I just want to read a tweet that was put up by Momentum.
Yeah.
And they gave a shout out to Banyana and it says, pay closer attention. They're always newsworthy. At Banyana made history at WAFCON. Unbeaten, they earned a spot at the next FIFA Women's World Cup. Halala on walking away with the Team of the Year award. This is also, it's just showing that we are united and we are backing each other up. So Babsi, just looking at everything that is happening across social media, it brings tears to my eyes.
I love the fact that you highlighted Momentum's tweet. And this is where we also pay tribute to the sponsors who have supported the G-Sport newsroom and G-Sport as a whole. 17 years and counting. We are looking forward to getting more sponsors and growing bigger and better and going global. It has been such a fantastic night and I have had such a great debut on television. To you, Celine?
It's been a great debut, as you said, our first time getting to be on a presenter squad, and we talk about the power of recognition. So just thank you to everyone, and we'd just like to close out from the G-Sport newsroom. Thank you so much, and back to you, Julia.
Thank you so much to our two wonderful ladies making their debut tonight, Selena and Babsy. It's absolute chaos here. We're trying to get all the winners together. Ask them to excel, ask them to get together for a group photo, two completely different things. While we're doing that, I just want to shine the light on the G-Sport content team as well. The wonderful job that they do in highlighting all these stories of people who are not always on social media, people who are not always really popular in the newspapers. They find these gems of stories and they shine the light. That's what we mean when we say power of recognition. We're just about ready for this group photo. All the winners, a little bit of giggling still happening here. Everybody is so happy to be celebrating, looking fantastic as well. If I could just ask our photographer to step back because I think we're just about ready. This is the 2022 Momentum G-Sports Awards. This is Africa's longest running women's sport recognition platform. Tonight, we honored the best of our women in sport. Tonight, we celebrated the incredible accomplishments in women's sports. Tonight, we toast the class of 2022. This has been the 2022 Momentum G-Sport Awards. These are your winners, the class of 2022. It has been my absolute pleasure to host you tonight. I'm Julia Stewart. Thank you for watching. Congrats to all the winners and good night.
Tonight's awards were proudly sponsored by Momentum. Momentum, here for your journey to success.